Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to the World Series 2023. Back here today with round number 1. Down in the south with the super weapon. This is the sign player. That is StaZzz. Up in the north, facing him today. Some kind of a USA mirror on our hounds, but slightly stronger USA vanilla. This is the green player. That is Antrip. Or just Antrip, as it's called here in this case. Which I believe they're two clan tags, GC and Just are their clans, but don't think they should be wearing their clan tags during the World Series. I think they should just keep it simple, but there you go. Got a drop coming from Antrip. I think StaZzz, it's fair to say here, is the favorite. He's known to be a strong player. Antrip's pretty good. I just think StaZzz is definitely the favorite. A drop coming in from Antrip, and he's gonna lose a load of HP. Actually, you saw the missile actually adjust then and actually follow the Chinook and did get the last hit. So that one will move slowly now, which will impact him for the rest of the game. Plenty of ranges here for StaZzz. He's still collecting down in the bottom right. Drop also from StaZzz. He's got a ranger inside of that though, so he can probably fight this also pretty well. And because them rangers are stacked on top of each other, the missile defender is doing a lot of damage and is taking out actually 2 rangers, and this supply is still not able to collect. But Antrip is collecting up on the top left. Rangers for StaZzz have cleared everything up. Yeah, USA mirrors are very intense in the beginning because you're doing a drop while also getting dropped, and you've got to move your Chinooks whilst also moving your drop and laser lock in as many things as you can. And your drop has to do something, so that supply looks actually like it's been sold. So why did he sell that? Why has he sold the supply there, Antrip? So he's just going to chill on 3 Chinooks. He might have sold it, you know, because I think he messed it up. So it's actually more expensive to remake that than to remake that other Chinook. I personally don't like that. I think he's losing money by doing so. V coming in for Antrip. He's got 3 MDs here. I think StaZzz can deal with that just with the MD and the Ranger. Bit disappointing that Ranger's just not doing anything though. Does laser lock that V. V coming in from the left for Antrip. It is locked on by this. Best thing to do is just to fight that and then move in. But I think he was a bit indecisive. He was thought about going in and then switched target and paid for it with his life. A 1v1, a V versus 1 MD, the V should win. So yeah, could have got a little bit more out of that. And in these USA mirrors, all these tiny little details, you need to be getting as much out of every single V and every missile defender as possible. And Antrip has been defeated 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Well played there to StaZzz. Okay, jumping into the next one, up in the top of Blossoming Valley. Actually, I forgot the name, but it's right there in front of me. We've got the USA vanilla for the Cyan player. That is StaZzz. Down in the south position, we've got the green player with a super weapon. This is just Antrip. Got a nice little cute drone. Flying straight over his base. Antrip's done his drone a little bit deeper, so a little bit closer to that side, in the hope that when StaZzz scans here to try and find that drone, that it won't get found by that MD in time. I think that drone has got a chance of surviving, because the scan is going to fade in a second. Yeah, you see? Okay, drop coming from StaZzz. It's pretty much the same build he did before, but instead of a Ranger, he's bringing a Dozer. So he's going to try to drop a barracks inside of the base of Antrip. But meanwhile, you have to be careful of this drop that's coming in. It's always handy if you can do your drop a second or two before, laser lock some stuff, and then focus back in your base. Because he's about to get laser locked here. StaZzz is on it. He's going to take some damage there, but ultimately going to move his stuff. Oh, the Dozer's been picked off. Or has it? No, it hasn't. This is the dozer. Okay, so one dozer got picked up, but it's actually Antrip's. StaZzz can now build a barracks here, which he is doing. He's trying to box that dozer into the left. Rangers will clear this up eventually. Nice little detail there, by the way. It's like a collapsed bridge is what it's probably meant to be. That's actually handy, blocking that dozer out of the way, because when this MD comes out, it can't get crushed straight away. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But that is the last dozer, so you probably do want to kill that as well. StaZzz should be laser locking there, but I think maybe he is paying attention back in his base. You see what I mean? Look away for a second. Like, even I wasn't paying attention to that, even as the replay observer, which I should be able to see everything because I have mini-map radar and I can see everything. But there's laser locks going on and Chinooks being lost all over the place. That could be getting laser locked there as well. A bit disappointing there from Antrip. But he's focusing back here. He's going to lose his last dozer. Loses the dozer. So now he's only on 2 supplies and 1 barracks. StaZzz instantly dropping down the war factory. If he just makes a few Tobies, it becomes very, very hard to deal with just infantry and drops. Yeah, that drop working out too good. And Antrip, yeah, just probably a little bit slower than StaZzz. And StaZzz just able to get more average drops. Killed 2 dozers very, very quick. And yeah, 2-0 lead for StaZzz. Okay, jumping into the next one. We're on Yelling Avalanche by Relax down in the south position with the Cyan USA Vanilla. This is StaZzz. Up in the top, we have the green. I have to check what it is. China Infantry for just Antrip. So these, if I'm not mistaken, are actually avalanches inside of the game. And there's one on a map called Forgotten Air Battle that when you destroy it or disturb it, it actually falls and kills every unit that passes nearby it. And these are the same things, but I believe these are indestructible. So on this one, you can't destroy it. But otherwise, yeah, if it's out on the map and active, then it can yeah, cause some issues. Like, just wipes out armies of battle buses and all kinds of crazy stuff. Okay, 1 supply, 2 supplies, and there's your kind of 3rd supply here on Yelling Avalanche. You do have an oil over here. It's heavily damaged though, so if you just detonate them barrels, it does die pretty fast. StaZzz is going for a barracks on the left, barracks on the right. Looks like he's got 3 Chinooks, and he has gone for oils. Some kind of a weird ritual going on here in the middle. Assault troop crawler going to be straight down the middle of the map. Might cause some severe problems here for StaZzz. What army was he again? He was USA Vanilla. Yeah, you need to laser lock and pop that open. Probably didn't even need to laser lock, actually. Sometimes just the regular fire can actually destroy it faster because it only needs like 1 or 2 hits. Your flashbangs are in play. There's so many minigunners though. If they get on top of these ranges, still might be very hard. StaZzz, now it is a bit of an eco boom from the oils. One on the right, the one there, and he's got that one on the left as well. Yeah, with all of that, he's dropping down a load of stuff. However, the minigunners have got on top of this barracks, on top of the Rangers. And they are now killing them all. And that dozer's going to get stopped. Actually, this is Antrip's first bit of real decent success. Has that Chinook been killed there on the right, or just pulled over here? It's been pulled over here. Firebase. Chinook goes down. He's only on one dozer. He's building a strategy center. I wonder if a second war factory here would be good to pump out a load of empty Tovies, maybe with like a few missile defenders here and there and a few flashbangs. Wonder if that would be better than getting search and destroy out. Because at the minute, I would say he needs more units rather than tech, because he's against an assault troop crawler here on the left that's probably going to push in. Maybe even kill him. He's against the outpost here. Tank hunters here as well. He's got a lot to deal with. I'd say you need more, probably more units. At least maybe another barracks, or at least both of these need to be producing the whole time. Because he's getting quite overwhelmed. This outpost. Search and destroy now deployed. I mean, it's alright having search and destroy, but if you don't have enough units to utilize it. Yeah, I think that's a mistake from StaZzz, honestly, because he's going to lose Chinooks here and probably even lose the game now. Yeah, that should be evac'd. Should kill that V. The strat's probably going to get killed after all anyway. Yeah, it was a mistake from StaZzz. Making that strat so soon. Spending 2.5k. Even making a Chinook a little bit too early here. Those tank hunters and that minigun should have been shooting at it. Okay, MiG's taking off now for Antrip. Antrip has 1, 2 oils. Yeah, these Vs are out, and with search and destroy, so they have the extra range. However, they're pretty much empty, and MiGs are coming in even without the napalm upgrade and taking them out. We've got an outpost up here as well. I think StaZzz is going to go down one game here. It's going to gift Antrip a victory, and we've got 2 reinforcement pads captured on the left side. That means 3 assault troop crawlers, which is insane. Another outpost popped open. StaZzz is staying alive, but the thing is, for how long? Would actually probably like to see a helix from Antrip as well. Like, these MiGs are great, but if a helix flew in now, because he's got 7.7k, so we could easily afford probably 2 helixes. Just imagine if he just came in from 2 angles now of 2 helixes. StaZzz would be 100% dead. I mean, he's probably 100% dead anyway. Only collecting on 2 Chinooks. Oil on the right could be killed pretty easily. Flamers moving in. And yes, StaZzz is going to lose a game here to Antrip. Does that mean anything for future rounds? I mean, if he keeps going, he would come up against either me, Xcal, or Boyka. Probably going to be Xcal, given he's the strongest player. But would StaZzz be able to take down Xcal if he's losing games here against Antrip? Maybe so. Might lure someone into a false sense of security. Or maybe Antrip is going to go through. It's certainly taking a while to close out this game. Another assault troop crawler is getting dropped off. Seems insanely fast. This is basically a free unit, isn't it? It's 2 free units coming. Yeah, Antrip needs to be spending his cash. Needs to be attacking with everything. Seems a little bit chilled at the minute when he could easily be winning this game. Like, nearly floating 10k. This army's doing nothing. MiG's coming in. He wipes out another V. I mean, he's probably still comfortably won, but I mean, why drag it out? It's the World Series. You want to be absolutely ruthless. You're still 2-0 down. I think he's forgotten about them units. So he's just not spending his cash yet. If you got extra cash as the infantry, just whack out a helix. There's nothing wrong with that. Probably no need to be making minigunners from there when you're getting them free from 2 reinforcement pads. Tank hunters that you do need, though. Yeah, Antrip's kind of chilling at the minute. 10k float. And he's kind of letting StaZzz off the hook. He's letting him back into the game. Okay, he's put hold the line. If it's directly on... Oh, he's quit anyway. Okay, it was a little bit of a shock. I think that next wave was going to absolutely finish him. So yeah, 2-1 there for StaZzz. Okay, jumping into the next one, we've got China Infantry for StaZzz up in the top with the cyan color. Down in the south spot, we have the green for Antrip with the USA vanilla. Okay, what is StaZzz going to go for? It's looking like a forward supply, then probably into a war factory. Okay, 2 supplies, double barracks from Antrip. A little bit weird that you would do a forward supply against an infantry. Especially when he's gone for a forward barracks. Like that minigun is straight away is going to be able to shut down this supply. In fact, you might even be able to go in there and target these Chinooks. So very dodgy build here from the USA. And weird that StaZzz didn't try to micro that as well, because the minigun can escape a dozer. You need to hit it like dead center. It's like the hardest unit to crush is a minigunner. Something to do with the geometry of it. You have to hit the dead center of it. He has rushed out flashbangs there. So I suppose if you did get both of them bunkers and then drop the fire base in the middle, have flashbangs, missile defenders, it would be quite hard for the infantry to push through. Yeah, that supply is not collecting. The Chinooks are just kind of idle at the minute. Minigun working its way around the back. I think StaZzz has gone for 3 supplies and no war factory yet. It's just gone for literally this front barracks. And it is causing all kinds of problems. Literally just a big infantry battle at the minute. Fire base is taken down. Dozer's already gone. Yeah, you see what I mean about that, how they're hard to crush? If that was like any other infantry unit, I might have died there. The minigun, you got to hit it like dead center, like basically in the head to get the crush. The outpost now coming in for StaZzz. Looks like only... Wait, where's that even... Oh, there's the war factory. Yeah, it looks like only an outpost. It's not got any minigunners or more tank hunters inside of it. It's just an outpost with 3 tank hunters in it. That's basically it. Gets the evac, so he doesn't lose any HP there. Strategy center being built by Antrip. But again, I'm tempted to say, you know, double war factory with empty V spam and then into a strat later would be better. Because you have the economy for it and you got a refinery 10% discount. And again, you need units more than you need the range at the minute, because you're losing the right, you're losing the mid, and you've already been pushed off this supply. So you need more units right now. I think it's something like a game sense, isn't it? The players need to understand this. I think Antrip's going to lose this one to the infantry. Infantry's going to get another win just by sheer overwhelm. Okay, MiG coming in. I wonder if it'll get that V, actually. Yeah, it gets it, even though it landed its missiles whilst it was getting repaired.
Search and destroy.
Those are repairing the strat, but it goes down anyway. Yeah, again, you see, you just need more units at the minute to defend against this, and Antrip has been defeated. Yeah, well played there to StaZzz. 3-0. Sorry, 3-1 is the score. Okay, jumping into the next one. We're now on Vendetta. In the north spot, we have the Scion for the China Infantry. That is StaZzz. Down in the south, we've got the USA Air Force for the green player. This is Antrip. So it's kind of similar to before. USA playing in the south again, but this time you got a stronger army for the US, which is Air Force, strongest army in the game. You can make a war factory and an airfield here. War factory makes MTVs, even without the tow missile upgrade, and you can make King Raptors with the airfield. Pop open the outpost or whatever is coming your way. And then you can clear up the rest with your bees. He's going for a barracks and an airfield. Oh, I got to screenshot that. I don't know if that's allowed or not at the minute. Oh man, I'll tell you how he's done it. That's legendary. So Tumstep invented this. You basically damage the supply a little bit. You go to repair it with the dozer. When the dozer's repairing or going to do the repair, it then like kind of unlocks the ability to then go inside a building. So same thing happens with the ranger going to capture an oil. You can actually move the ranger into the middle of the oil and then do the capture. So what he did there was damaged his own supply, went to repair it, and then moved into it and stopped it. But I can't remember if it was allowed or not. I actually think that it's kind of cool. I kind of like the ingenuity and the way it stops you getting hunted now up against the King Raptors. But we have to abide by whatever rules are. We can't just make up rules on the spot. And I can't remember if that one got banned or not. I have to go and check the forums. Maybe someone could write in the comments. But yeah, you see the King Raptors here just wreck the outposts. Oh, sorry, did I call him Antrip? I meant to call him StaZzz. I think I might have just said Antrip has done this, but actually it's StaZzz who's obviously done this. He's a Scion player here. StaZzz now putting pressure from basically all angles, all these minigunners charging through. It's so easy just to grab that infantry and just attack move, and it's so hard to deal with for the Air Force. I don't understand why Antrip made double barracks. Because that's not the known build. The known build is War Factory and an airfield. It's King Raptors and MTVs. That is the build. And then go for the Dozer Hunt and then fire bases. That's the build. But these three buildings is not the build. And actually getting the tow upgrade is part of the strat as well. But he's kind of winged it. He's kind of made this up on the spot. And he's been defeated because of it. So yeah, if you're going to do the build wrong, you deserve to get defeated. Yeah, 4-1 there for StaZzz. Okay, jumping into the next one, we've got the Cyan player, which is StaZzz down in the south for the USA Air Force. Up in the north, we have the green player that is Antrip with the China Infantry. Are we going to see StaZzz do that build order but do it actually correctly? I think we probably are, but we will see. So StaZzz is going for a very cute build order. He's going for one airfield, fast strategy, fast carpet. He won't have taken the drone, so you can see inside of the base there's no drone whatsoever. What he's going to do is a fast carpet, which will probably be on the war factory. Then he will use the King Raptor to split fire the dozers. He'll go for that one and go for that one. Drop down as many fire bases as he can afford and a Colonel Burton. Basically, that is the usual build. Let's see if he deviates. I don't think he's going to do. He's doing it perfectly so far. More fire bases. So yes, Antrip at the minute has no idea. It's quite a powerful build that Antrip's doing as well. But both of them are powerful builds here. Will be interesting to see who is able to bag this one. King Raptor is now heading straight for the dozers. That's why StaZzz previously hid it inside of a supply. But then this build might not work so well, actually. So he should use a few missiles to hit that one. Yep. And then he's going to use a few missiles to hit that one. And that's a perfect start there, because he's hunted him with one King Raptor, as you well should. He's having to make ranges here. He's got the flashbang upgrade already, because he can't get the Colonel Burton yet until that one's finished. He might even set bombardment there, by the way. That's probably part of the strat as well.
Bombardment.
Yeah. Bombardment. And then carpet bomb should come, and I think it will be on that war factory. You'll try and overshoot it, so it'll kill some trucks. Hopefully kill the supply as well. But that minigun will be a little bit difficult to deal with, but as soon as you get a Colonel Burton out, should be a lot. Oh man, if you get the power there as well, it's legendary. Oh my god, he's got the power. Oh, okay. That is game. I mean, all you have to do now is make a Colonel Burton. Maybe you don't even have to make a Colonel Burton, though, because you've got flashbang... Ah, here he is. There's literally... Oh, there is something he can do, actually. He's still got 2 outposts. So that one can be detected. But all you have to do is hold. If these get popped open, flashbang Rangers and Burton will just kill them all day long. It's only that you have to worry about now. That's the only thing can detect stealth. Yeah, that is Antrip done. He's out of the World Series. Because StaZzz only needed one more anyway. Those who can get the crush there. It was pretty decent there for StaZzz. So it looks... It can get a bit dodgy with a bit of better micro. Go around the fire bases. Can get behind there and it can get a little bit dodge. But as soon as that Colonel Burton gets out, everything's on your side, basically. That bombardment cannon is just so powerful. Really, really nice to see that strat working out. I actually personally really, really love that build order there. Doing it myself. So yeah, well played to StaZzz and wish him luck in round number 2. GG, well played. And lucky to Antrip, and I'll see you in the next one.